Hi, it's Jez here from nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you the tutorial for the card I made for the Stampin' Dreams blog hop. So this month's theme was your favourite season, so I've chose autumn. So here's a load of autumn leaves fallen off the trees. Could be lining up against your garden wall there, or they could be on the driveway or whatever, depending on how you look at those brickwork. And then just a simple be strong, be happy, be you, you are wonderful sentiment there, which I thought would be a nice card to send somebody who maybe is a little bit of a hug or a pick you up right now. Okay, so I'll show you how I made it. Right, so excuse me being at my desk, but I just can't stand at the moment. It's not for a long time. So I've picked out from the Regals some sort of autumnal colours. So got Cajun Craze. I don't use that enough, and I do like the colour. Crushed Curry, Pumpkin Pie, very rarely use that, and Garden Green. But I thought these would be the colours of like leaves changing colour in autumn, which is what I love. So I live right next to a park. Don't have a garden, but I have a great big park, so get to see falling leaves a lot. I'm going to use Rooted in Nature. Love this set, love the leaves, love the foliage, love the trees. So I thought this would work really well for my favourite season. And I've got the dies as well, so there's lots of leaves to cut out. What I've already done is embossed this brick wall embossing folder. I've not used this, I don't think, and I'd bought it because I really liked it, and so I thought it's kind of sort of going for an earthy sort of look, and I thought leaves on a brick wall, that would work. Could be a paving, it could be like a cobbled streets. We've got lots of cobbled streets here in Hull that sort of kind of look like that. I can't walk down them, they play havoc with my ankles. So yeah, anyway, so I've got a Cajun Craze card blank, usual size, and I've got a mat for the middle, and I'm gonna put that on the top. And so what I thought was we'd have like a cluster of leaves. So got a bit of Very Vanilla. I'm going with Very Vanilla because I just think it goes against the Cajun Craze better. I've got some leaves here all mounted, and I'm gonna use my daubers, I think, to daub colour on, so I don't get muddled. I'm gonna stick it, so that's the Crushed Curry one, that's my Cajun Craze, looks very pinky, Pumpkin Pie, and Garden Green. Don't appear to have started a Garden Green one, so there we go, Garden Green. So what I do, I'll show you. I got me label strips that I that's not a very good one. That went in the printer on the wonk. So you always have, she says, spilling labels everywhere. You always have there bit at the end like that. So I sort of save them. I put these on the back of all my cards, and I got the Cajun Craze Stampin' Right marker. But I don't want the Cajun Craze one, I want the Garden Green one. A week off, and I just don't know what I'm doing. There we are, Garden Green. And so what I do is I just write Garden Green, and just do that a bit, and then I stick it on, because I did start using the extra sticker you get on the back, but I can't read it. It's in a foreign language as well, and I can't read it, so I found this was much better. And then we just need to snip it. So just snip that up there, and then that will come off. And then I just put it round, and that's how I label mine. And then I've got one of these for each one. They've got a bit of sponge and dauber, and I've just been making my daubers up as I use them, because I thought it was less of a painless task than going round. So there, that's just my little tip of what I do. So I want to daub on colours to have them look a little bit like autumn leaves on the turn. So we'll open these up. And hope I don't muddle my daubers. And this is why I label my daubers, so that I don't get them muddled. That's the theory. Watch me do it wrong. So let's have a bit of crushed curry, and then let's go out to a bit of pumpkin pie, and then we'll have some Cajun craze, and then I might just do a little tip of green at the tips of the leaves. There we go. And I'm going to give it a huff. And there. So that is, I think, quite a nice little autumnal leaf there. I think that works quite well. I like it. I realise I haven't got my stamping scrub, so I've got to get up. Have I not got it? Is it not just around here? Oh, it's next to me. It may not be wet though, because no, I've got a bit of water. That'll do. That'll do for today. My feet and ankles have not recovered from the miles and miles and miles of walking that we did on a holiday. Must have averaged over 7 miles a day, which is a heck of a lot for somebody who has rheumatoid arthritis. And I was all right for the first couple of days, and then it gets to the point where the swelling just doesn't go down. So my feet and ankles are just so swollen. Can't wear shoes at the moment because they're too big. My feet are too big. So floating around in my slippers. Not really any intention of going anywhere particularly, although the sun's beautiful. So I was thinking I might, when I'd finished work, just go for a little wander. Which is another reason for sitting down now, because I wouldn't be fit to do a little wander. Oh, I've managed to just smudge it a little bit, but it doesn't matter, because I think when I get the dye on that, it will cut it so you wouldn't notice. So that's okay. It's okay. It's not a problem. So yeah, so I think that's, I wanted to kind of do two of each. I'm really liking how that's turning out. It does remind me of autumn. a lot. So I'm going to move that over there for now. Yeah, oh, look at me here. Look at me here with my little silver necklace. Love it. Can you see it? So excited. This was waiting for me when I got back from holiday. So, yay. So, yeah, and I'm really sad that I'm wearing it in my house. But I'm kind of remembering, because it's a year ago today that we were on a little Pootler retreat. And we've been sharing photographs from it. And it was the last time that we were sort of all crafting together. Well, some people went to on stage in Germany last year. I didn't. So some people were together then. But so I think this is the longest I've gone without being in a Stampin' Up environment or like that. Since I started 3.5 years ago. Certainly the longest I've been since I've seen Jill. I do have a fellow demo, Andrea, from Andy Crafts. She lives the other side of the city, so we do get together. Oh, put pumpkin pie on and I meant to do my yellow. Never mind. That'll do. Just was getting a bit of the pumpkin pie off there. Yeah, so we get together. We got together before I went away, and then we were both away at the same time. So I need another crafty date. So I shall probably ring her a little bit later. Do you know, because I'm sitting down on my desk doing this, I'm doing a little bit more chatty than tell you what I'm doing. But I think you can see what I'm doing. There we go. How gorge. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Do like them. We've got these that give you embossed leaves, and then you can die cut these out as well. So I'm going to do some in Cajun Craze, and then I thought I'm going to do some in Very Vanilla, and then I might daub over them as well, because I think that might look nice. I do think. Oh, I could emboss them. Oh, I might do that. Emboss one that's already. Well, might. That sounds like a cool idea. Right, I'm going to get that done. So I'm going to do some in Cajun Craze. I might do some in crushed curry and pumpkin pie as well, and then just add a little bit of inking to it. But I'm going to cut those ones out directly. So that's all of those die cut. So I did some of these embossed ones in Very Vanilla and Cajun Craze, and then I thought, oh, why don't I do them in crushed curry? And then I might be able to build the colour up on that. That might be a bit more effective. We'll see. And then I've cut these out. And forgetting that they have a little bit of a border, which I may or may not ink. So, stick those over there. Quite happy with how they've turned out. So, I'm thinking of colouring these up a bit, or I could just leave them in the different colours. I could do clusters. Not really thought. I'm just sort of thinking on my feet. So let's get these out again. I am just crafting on the hoof. But I quite like that. I'm putting my fingers in the ink. I was gonna make a card, design it first and then video it, and then I just thought, no, let's just do it. Let's just do it with you. Right, so these have already got the crushed curry on it, so I might just dab a bit of that around. Bit of that around. Bit of green on the edging, maybe. Blend it in a bit. Quite like that. I think that sort of worked. Now I might put a bit of green across this a bit. Getting a bit of effect of the leaves turning. Quite like the getting inky. There, might get a bit of pumpkin pie. I think that's just splodged a bit too much, Des. Try and soften it a little bit. Ah, not too bad. Making me think I need a little bit. Over that. Yeah. There, so there's all my leaves done, and I just love that pattern, you know. I think I might create something out of that. I found one that I missed, but I think we can cope. So it's a matter of sticking it on here. I'm trying to decide which way up. My idea is I'm going to have a pile of leaves, but I was thinking I might sort of cascade them around a bit. So I'm just going to take that off for now and just pile on the leaves. In a sort of way like this. And then have a sentiment on there. That was sort of what I was thinking. So I've got some Tombow. Let's get these sort of stuck down. So that'll do, and then I'll just trim that one off there, and that one off there. And then I want the sentiment, and I thought I'd go for the Be Strong, Be Happy, Be You, because I like that sentiment. So I've had a scrap of Very Vanilla to stamp it on, and of course now I come to do it, I haven't got it, it fell on the floor. There we go. Be Strong, Be Happy, Be You. Gonna use Cajun Craze. Love it. I love these sentiments that are like a block of colour, and then you've got white space. We've got one in the mini catalogue for Christmas, and I keep resisting it because I love it. It's like the one I liked last, Label Be Bold. I really like that one as well. So I'm going to use my long scissors, and I'm just going to cut these out with a bit of border. I'm going to do them separately. So I'm using my long scissors to try and get a nice straight line as I cut them out. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? That charm, do you know, it's not a charm, it's a key ring, but it does clang. So I might take it off. No, I'll leave it. I can't take it off. I could, but not easily, so put up with a little bit of banging. There. So there we go. So then we're just going to stick these down on my Cajun craze. I like to get a straight edge, so I'm going to just trim so I get a straight edge. So I can stick it along that straight edge, and then that's one edge left to worry about cutting, in theory. So bit of Tombow, bit too much Tombow I think there. So I'm just sticking that there so that I've got the right sort of gap there that I want. And then up that side. Didn't go far enough. And then just these bits of thin bit. There they are. So that's those done. So let's just get them stuck down. So I'm gonna, before I stick them down, do the stamping on here. So be strong, be happy, be you, and then I think you are wonderful will be perfect for the inside. So stick the Cajun craze, and let's line that up on the mat so it's straight. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. That's not very straight. Let's have a second go at being straight. That's a bit better, So I might just stick that leaf in there as it's there. Save me stamping. Don't want to go on the wonk again. Right. It was done. So I hope you'll go and check out the rest of the blog hop. If you, oops, nearly upside down. Managed to get a bit of glue on there, so I'll put this up the other way. So I will link to it in the blog post that goes with this, so you can check out what everybody else's favourite season is. When I first came across it, I thought, oh, Christmas, make a Christmas card. And then I thought, oh, actually, it doesn't mean that sort of season, does it? I think it means spring, summer, autumn, winter. So, yeah, gone with autumn, or fall, as some people call it. Fall is actually the original English term, which we stopped using, but obviously when we went out to other countries, they've kept the old English. So I quite like it, because I actually think it's quite descriptive, isn't it? It's when the leaves fall from the trees. So there we go. So now I've got to decide, I want to pop these up. I think I might pop them up on little dimensionals. Is that straight enough? So there we have it. That's my autumnal card, my fall card, with all the lovely leaves in the autumn colours, and then the inside. So a very nice card to send to someone who might be having a bad time at the moment. So yeah, hope you like that. All details will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, and I say I will link to the original blog hop so that you can go and check out what everybody else made. Okay, so I will see you again soon. Bye bye.